When I set out to build a modest pond at the far edge of my 20-acre ranch, all I envisioned was a quiet haven for my cattle and a relaxing fishing spot for my nephews. Definitely not a full-blown neighborhood uprising, but I made one critical miscalculation. I underestimated Karen. She's the self-appointed guardian of the neighborhood, a woman who patrols the block from behind lace curtains, HOA handbook clutched like it's some sacred text. The pond had been a dream of mine for months. Permits? Secured. Crew? Hired locally. Location? Strategically chosen by the natural spring on my land. Everything was by the book, my land, my rules. But the moment the excavator rumbled into action, here came Karen, Sunday hat on, orthopedic shoes marching like she owned the soil beneath them, phone held high like a deputy's badge. "This is a watershed violation," she shrieked, demanding the project be halted immediately. I stayed calm, told her plainly, my ranch lies outside HOA jurisdiction. She had no authority here. That didn't sit well. Half an hour later, 2 patrol cars rolled up, responding to what Karen claimed was illegal land grading and water diversion. The officers took a good look around, reviewed my permits and water use documentation, nodded in approval and left. One even threw a knowing glance at Karen, who stood frozen in disbelief, arms crossed, like she was watching a criminal slip through the cracks. But the real twist came a week later. Karen filed a formal complaint with the HOA, insisting my little pond was somehow robbing the community of water pressure. That's when I decided to share a fun fact. My ranch, once part of an old land grant, holds senior water rights to the underground aquifer that now feeds not only my land but hers too. Legally, I own the water she uses for her koi pond and manicured lawn. My attorney followed up with a cease and desist. Then came a formal notice to the HOA, warning that their current groundwater use might be infringing on my rights unless backed by a registered agreement. Cue the panic. Suddenly, Karen stopped pounding on the war drum. The HOA board reached out, tail between their legs, asking to schedule a meeting to clarify the situation. Turns out things change fast when you realize the guy you tried to shut down owns the very water running through your pipes. Now, my pond is complete, glistening, and teeming with trout. The HOA is working on a formal agreement recognizing my senior rights. And Karen? She's been instructed to issue a written apology. So next time she walks across that field, she better not be holding a phone. She better be carrying cookie sand, maybe a thank you card for the water.